Time was a property of space, a statement about relative velocity, the nearness to the limit that was light speed, and the temporal lensing that the brain-slip engines invoked when they got around it. By one reckoning, Kieran had seen the news 8 years before. By another, 40. For him, it had become a meaningless question. There was before, and there was after, and trying to make sense out of duration between the two was a fast track to madness. Before, it had been a sun-soaked day at the end of spring on Caledon. The birds sang in the pines. The clouds were swirls of green and orange and gold that seemed to tower up to the edge of space. By the common calendar, he was 23, and for almost half a year he had been living in a 2-room apartment in the Ski Valley, north of Broad Serleth, sharing his bed with Mina, and working mobile medical assistance on a team with, among other people, Pyotr. That particular day was his off-duty, and he sat on the wooden porch that looked out over the valley with a cigar between his fingers and a half-bottle of white wine, still cold enough to sweat, on the little table at his side. The apartment system played the latest news from across the governance zone. Another solar system had just been killed. The reports played on his little house system, but they'd travelled across thousands of light-years to get there, and they followed the same pattern as the ones before. The system this time was called Aumpena, and Kieran had never heard of it. One smallish sun halfway through its near-eternal life. 2 planets in the Goldilocks zone, colonized by humanity in the dim past, and one hot exotic, with a low sentience native biome based on silicon and an island of stability just north of 1500 degrees.